Hey everybody, this is Brent Central, Arkansas, and today I got a miserable day, but I wanted to show you one of the crosses I'm making, a tomato cross of mine. So let's go out to the grow room and take a look at that. I want to share with you a cross I'm making with my tomatoes and another line. It's called Purple Dog Creek. Purple Dog Creek is a heirloom variety from Kentucky, I believe. It's got a fascinating backstory, but this particular plant performs a little bit differently than I remember Purple Dog Creek doing in the past. So this is seed I've had forever. In fact, this seed was frozen. I'm pretty sure it's still Purple Dog Creek. It may be something else. I might have mislabeled it because it's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. It is the fruit weights are well over a pound in a lot of cases. You'll see this one here. This one's probably closer to 2 pounds. It's a beautiful, beautiful squash. It tastes great. The plant habit is pretty dang awesome. And so I like everything about it, especially here. What I meant to focus on is the truss stem, I guess, if you will, that holds the fruit is very, very thickened and short. It doesn't collapse under the weight of the tomato. And so that is a quality that I love. Not only that, it's very symmetrical in shape, and it makes beautiful non-single bud flowered large fruit. And what I mean by that is that a lot of times when you get large fruit, above a pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and you get into those record ones, you can only get that from having what they call a megatruss. And a megatruss is essentially not a single tomato. It's several blooms that are deformed into one big bloom or mega bloom. And what ends up happening with those is something I detest. They become misshapen. They get all these it's called cat facing, weird lobes and all kinds of junk. And people that like that, I think they like it primarily because they're growing just a big tomato. But for me, I like the idea of a really big tomato, but I don't like the idea of a misshapen one that's hard to eat, when you have to cut all the bad parts out and manipulate. So I can take this tomato, cut it directly in half, and then make it about a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch thick, and that whole slice is nothing but tomato across the whole thing. Where if you have a mega bloom or a misshapen tomato, you go to cut it and it's got where it's grown, it's got hard parts in it, and the pith is the white hard part is all throughout it. It's just not a pretty tomato or a functioning tomato. As a breeder, I like symmetry, so I go for the single blooms that produce large tomatoes, not mega blooms. I don't breed to mega blooms. I breed to single bloom large tomatoes. And Purple Dog Creek, this one is still growing quite a bit. I don't know how big this one's going to get, but it has the capability to get real big. And so I've crossed my tomato called Brandybear, and it is a parthenocarpic tomato that runs about 10 to 12 ounces. And what I'm hoping to get out of this hybrid of the two, because Brandybear is almost open pollinated now, I think it's at F7. But what I'm hoping to get out of the combination of these two, the qualities are very similar. The fruit is symmetrical. It's good sized fruit, and Purple Dog Creek already tastes really good. Brandybear is exceptionally tasting. It's very uniform. It's disease resistant. It just has so many great qualities. What I'm hoping to simply get out of it is a Brandybear-like tomato that's larger in size. And I think Purple Dog Creek is going to provide that. And so that was the purpose of this breeding. Now the disease resistance, I'm hoping will remain from Brandybear. So if it doesn't, I might have to breed back, what they call back crossing, to this hybrid, which this fruit actually has the seed of Purple Dog Creek crossed to Brandybear. When I grow that seed, If it doesn't display the disease resistance and the qualities I like from Brandybear as much, what I can do is find in the second generation a parthenocarpic mix of these two, and then breed it back or back cross it to Brandybear, and I can get the improved size and taste qualities and stuff that Brandybear has. So that's my intent with this one, and I thought I would share it with you.
How long do we gotta stay here for people we don't know in one lines? All of the clothes are designer, fast cars and who knows who. Yeah, I know what they wanna say. They're gonna ask me if I'm gonna make it. I don't care if I'm gonna have to fake it, long as I can be real